I need to give this mangaka, Boku no Hero Academia, an apology. You remember what I said about maybe 3-4 chapters ago? I was talking about how I would love it if this upcoming arc that we're getting into, it wouldn't turn into where, Izuku and everybody would have to save Bakugo. I wanted it to be like where All Might and the grown-ups actually do some stuff. And because it's very rare to see a shonen have it to where the adults go in, the grown-ups go in and settle something instead of having these, untrained students or whatever coming in and kicking some ass against the villains. I'm so surprised, so shocked that the mangaka was able to twist this in a way to stick true to some shonen cliches, but also flip it on top of its head and realize that this is actually being very different, breaking those cliches. The adults, not the protagonists, but the adults, like All Might and them, saved Bakugo and neutralized all the Nomus, and kind of grabbed and captured every single villain in the villain association, besides All for One. And I'm just amazed right now. I'm so amazed with how good this chapter was. Just seeing that alone made this chapter so fucking wonderful. Just knowing that it's not going to be Izuku, Momo, and them saving Bakugo, but in fact it was the adults. Now, I'm going to say, this chapter was off the charts with being good. But when it comes to manga like this, shonen, or any manga, actually, any fucking manga, when there's a series like this, and everything goes according to plan way too good, I'm worried. I'm really worried, because usually when something like that happens, that means shit's about to hit the fan. So, I've already discussed this quite a bit. All Might, his death is quickly approaching. There's a very likely possibility he will die, in this arc. And I know many are probably, after, reading this chapter, probably thinking about, okay, so All Might just pretty much saved the day, so there's no way in fuck he's gonna die. I highly doubt this arc is already over. I really doubt that. I believe something is going to happen. There's gonna be someone that's gonna pop up. Maybe All for One is gonna pop up and start fighting All Might. I have no idea. It's just, the main thing is that it felt way too easy for our characters to just come in, stop the villains, save Bakugo. It felt way too fucking easy to me. It really did. And that's the scary thing. So I'm willing to bet next chapter or the chapter after that, some shit's gonna hit the fan. Some hard shit is gonna just splatter all over the fan. So, I really am happy to see Mount Lady once again in the series. I mean, it's been a while since she's actually had a little bit of the focus in, Boku no Hero Academia. I'm glad to see her again in a chapter. She's important. She actually demolishes one of the buildings to capture the Nomus. And speaking of the Nomus, though, you gotta love how this was coordinated to where both different hideouts were attacked at once. For instance, you had the pro heroes attacking this one area, and then you had the pro heroes attacking this other area where it was the warehouse from making Nomus. And so I love how this was done. This operation was really thought out, and the way it was handled was professionally, like a professional fucking hero. They were doing their job, and they did a very good job. Now, I know some might have missed this. Now, I could be wrong about this, I'm just gonna say, but it's the way I interpreted the panel, because there was no dialogue, it wasn't said, but I'm assuming. So, I'm just gonna say, take this with a grain of salt, because there's no confirmation yet. But in one of the panels, you see what appears to be Ragdoll being held, and as we know, Ragdoll was kidnapped, and I've already discussed this. There's a possibility Ragdoll had, her power taken away, and then, All for One took it away, and probably was going to either use her as a Nomu, or take the ability and put it into someone else, something like that. And you see in this chapter that it looks like it appears to be someone like Ragdoll being held, and we're in the Nomu factory, warehouse. So there's a possibility that's Ragdoll. So I wonder what her condition is in. Like, judging by the way it looked, or her body looked, it didn't seem like she was injured, but we didn't get to really see up close. So we don't really know. We don't know how her mental state is. We don't know if she'll ever wake up. I have no idea. But at this time, though, it was not confirmed if that was, in fact, Ragdoll, but I'm assuming it is. The way Bakugo reacted, it seemed like he was a little bit surprised, but also scared, because he never believed All Might would be there to save him. That's the first thing. I love that expression of Bakugo, because you can interpret it different ways, But I love the way All Might comes into the villain association. He's like, pizza delivery, fucking smash. And you just see this giant fucking hole in the wall pop up, and he's just in there just wrecking bitches. So, that introduction, or that intro into the fight of this chapter, oh my. That was, yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.